Hey everyone, thank you for stopping by my channel. In this video I wanted to discuss some of this December energy that's coming in. It's taken me a little bit by surprise. Um, it's been a little bit unusual, a little strong and deep, and it kind of sneaks up on you. It's been almost like being on a roller coaster. I remember I think it was last week I was talking. I had to reach out to my Pleiadian guide because I was like, what's going on here? Normally I'm not one, if you've listened to my channel or followed me on Instagram, I'm not one to give normal energy updates regarding, astrological events, retrograde, that kind of thing. I just simply choose to work with the energy as it comes. I don't want any external event to define, or at least in my subconscious, tell me how I'm going to feel. So I kind of just roll with it, and when I hit a snag, that's when I reach out. And last week I reached out to my Pleiadian guide, and she showed me this. She told me there was this wave. She called it a decompression wave coming in, and explained to me that this was a deep wave from the central sun through our sun that was going to be getting deep into the tissues. So things are going to be coming up that we previously thought we had a good grip on, good handle on, and maybe even thought we had released. So I recently found out that, yeah, stuff's going to be coming back up. Things that you thought you let go of. There were things that I thought I let go of and had integrated that came back up. And the funny thing was, it was like all coming up at once. And just things like my mind is just shifting from one thing to another, to another, to another. And as a light worker, we understand what's happening. Still, these emotions come up, they have a charge as they're being released. These densities are being released from our tissue. And this energy that's coming in is getting deep. So these lower vibrational, this dense energy is coming up, it's popping up into our energetic field. And our mind's like, whoa, what's that? And we're identifying with it, or at least it's trying to get us to resolve it on the level of the mind, right? So it has a charge to it. We start to worry. We start to become the anxieties, and we start to become the fears. So it takes a little bit more discipline and a little bit more work, and that's when I'll resort to my channel breathing and things like that to get in and to get centered. But what happens is, a lot of times we think when something comes up, we're like, oh, I'm just going to shift. I'm going to shift to a higher vibration. I'm going to replace it with a thought. Well, these things still exist, and they reside deep within us because that's what we've been doing. And our higher self, our soul, is kind of like knocking on our door. If you want to, like hello on our head, it's taking its hand, it's knocking on our head, and it's saying, hey, this came up before and you kind of brushed it aside, you went high vibe on me. You need to be in the body, you need to feel this stuff, and you need to integrate it. You got to ground it, use the earth to help you. And we all know what that means. It's like, okay, we have to actually feel this. And what we've been doing, a lot of us, I know I have, is sometimes we'll just go high vibe, like I said, and that kind of just pushes it back down. So we may think we've cleared it because, we were feeling really crappy, and now we're feeling really good. But higher self comes back, especially when this energy comes, it's jarring it loose because we're sending this energy into ourselves, right? We're all one. And this stuff's coming up, and our higher self's like, no, not this time. I'm going to keep hitting you. You're going to feel this. And that's when we have a choice. And what's happening in this December is we're being prepared for 2020, which is going to bring very powerful ascension energies into the planet here. So we got to release this stuff. We have to work on releasing it. So it's coming up all at once. We really don't have anywhere to hide. And a lot of times we may feel very disconnected because it's all in our field here. So it's more important now than ever to do the work, to do the channel breathing, the breath work, to sit, to be present, to be aware, to feel, and to meditate, and do whatever tools we have at our disposal that resonate with us that work to ground it. What we don't want to do is we don't want to be upset. We don't want to feel like we're moving backwards because we're not. We're being presented with a path forward. So resist the urge, the resistance is actually moving into the emotions and charging it. But let's use that and turn around and say we're going to resist that, okay? Because that's not the path. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to integrate this energy. So we want to clear these densities so that we could transmute them, and we want to ground them. So feel these energies and know that you are not being served anything that you aren't ready for and that you can't handle. And we all have the tools. We all have our different modalities, whether it be Reiki, breath work, channel breathing, whatever it may be. Anything at your disposal that works, that feels good for you, use during this time, and integrate this. You clear this energy, transmute it, integrate it, stay grounded, and let's set ourselves up for good things to come in 2020. So, hope this helps. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a comment below. Also, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you're notified as soon as I post new videos. Also, jump on over to Instagram and follow me at Cosmic Lightbody 11 and check out my podcast, Cosmic Lightbody. Thanks again for stopping by.